Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking from the bridge. RilpoBullsFM here. So today is my third episode of this Bayern Munich save. I played quite a few matches now. As you can see, I've got a scouting report here from England now. Everything has been going quite as I planned. I'm just scouting a few players for maybe the future, maybe for the first transfer window that I'm at the club, or actually the second one, the January transfer window, or maybe just only for the next season. I'll see how players get interested by other clubs. If I lose players, if I get injuries, stuff like that. So as you can see, Benko is injured, so he will be not available for that match. Thank you very much. I'm quickly going to run through some of my fixtures. So I think I left you guys right around somewhere here in the friendlies. Can't really remember now, but yes, I lost my first two friendly matches. Can't remember what formations I played, but mainly it was part of the formations I played. The players wasn't used to that, but then I started picking up some form, getting some players, or getting to know some of the quality players I've got. So for example, Thomas Muller came back. If you can have a quick look, Thomas Muller came back. David Alaba, Manuel Neuer played in the midfield for me and didn't do too bad though. I don't know why I played him in the midfield, but it just happened. But otherwise than that, I got a new signing. So Andreas Samaris signed him for not so sure 35 mils, which was quite a lot. So as till so far, he played 4 appearances and he's been doing a good quality job for us. As you can see here, main reason for his quality is his passing. Everything above 80% completion rate, which is not bad. So very good, and he's a very good competitor as well. So we got into the Super Cup, lost the Super Cup. I can't recall which formation I played there. I'm not gonna go in there now, but unfortunately we did lose. Then we played two more friendlies, drew both of them. So I got a little bit worried for the season up ahead, but then stick to my formation, played my great Lewandowski got injured in one of those matches here. So I had, and as well as summaries, but I had to play Imbolo in this match, and he did quite well. He's a quality player. He's injured at the moment, but he's almost returning of a rib injury. But then Douglas Costa and Robin, I just saw the value in these two guys. Me and Robin didn't get off to a good start, but he's been one of our key players this season so far. Costa, Robin, they're playing defensive winger type of roles, which you won't really think would suit them, but as defensive wingers, they've been dribbling all the teams crazy. So we lost our first match against Schalke, which is mainly my fault. I changed the formation thinking we could beat them with a more like a 4-4-2, but I think we played 4-3-3 system with Bernard and Robin on the wings and Alaba at the back, left back, with Lahm right back. So I really thought playing with a 4-3-3 I could beat them, but it failed. So I switched back and instantly got back to winning forms. So we got into a 1-2-5. We got into a 6-match winning streak, and unfortunately, just now we lost against Augsburg. Not so sure what went wrong because they even got a player sent off. Just not reaching form. I did play a rotated squad. As you can see, Ulrich played, Coman, Diego, Gotze, and Bernard played. All played in this match. So Yeah, but then back to winning ways with our rested first team squad. Robin again dominating the field, and they also got a red card, but we scored before the red card, so no one can blame the man down. So we really performed at the top of our game. So we've got 2 or 3, 4, at least 5, 6. We've got only close matches still up in here. So we'll be having to look to rotate the squad quite a lot. But as thus far, I'm quite happy with the team, how everything panned out. Really excited. I'm really excited for facing Werder Bremen. And I'll show you some of my key players, team selection. We'll play the game and then maybe get into the German Cup round 2 as well with you guys. Otherwise, we might have to come back to a second episode or so, but just looking to. I do have quite a large database and I'm playing on a laptop, that's why it's taking so long. So my apologies for that. But I'm really focusing on getting my scouting knowledge up to about 40% in order for me to get the best scouting knowledge out there, players, things like that, because in previous saves, one of my biggest mistakes was signing players I signed more players that they've got high potential but current ability was quite poor, and I feel the bigger my scouting knowledge is, the more players I'll get with a big potential and the big current ability. Because what usually happened, I would sign, for example, Stones, who's got a potential and current ability of 2.5 stars. So his potential ability looks great, but the current ability. So I would sign like 3 or 4 players like this. But what eventually happens is you dragging down your squad ability. So I'm scouting him as long as possible until he goes up a star or 2, and then I'll sign him. For simple reasons that I don't want my club to sign players who's underperforming, so I'm going to try and stick with the current squad for as long as possible. So I don't know why we're not getting into this game now, so let's go get into team selection. Just show you guys, I'm looking at Sebastian Rudy as well. He's quite cheap. So he makes the right decisions, stuff like that. But as you can see, current ability stuff is quite poor, so we'll have to look at players in all the way through every aspect of their game in order to sign the best players for this current squad. So here you go, the previous match winning squad. They look still up for everything, so we will be able to play them. I will only make one change, and that would be Bernard, because I promised him a start. And then as well, I would like to play Summaries, but in Philip Lahm's place, just to test this out, because we really need to win this match. Otherwise than that, I'm sure this would be the perfect squad. Sorry, just Alaba just moving back to the squad, but Stuber that just slowly gonna get back into form, but I'm too scared. I'm scared to just push him too hard so that he gets injured again. Johan Giroux's a little bit out of the squad now for a while, been 2 matches now, but he will maybe get back into it as soon as possible. I can't wait for Pierre-Emile Holberg to come back, as I feel he's going to be a valuable asset. He's going to be basically my replacement for Alonso, and I would love to play them together, or maybe let them tutor each other, or Alonso tutor him or mentor him. yeah, they play a quite interesting formation, as you guys can see here. Bartels, Pizarro, which is going to be, I think it's Claudio Pizarro, yeah. 37 years old, but still got quality in his finish. So we'll have to close him down always. We don't need to mark him as I think this guy is a guy to mark. So type marking, and then yeah. Usually we don't mark players because of we only play 3 at the back, but I would like them to just pick him up. Just gonna go with the instructions of the assistant manager. I'm Kasperi. I signed quite a number of new staff, and I will run you guys through some of those staff and the reason behind the signings after this match. So Johan Bernard is one of our good players, but the thing is, the biggest problem is Costa being on superb form. I couldn't tell Bernard that when he spoke to me, for the reason his form is also pretty good, so he would just say no, it's unfair saying something like that because he feels he's on better form. But I just said I will give him a start, so just so he's not unhappy and he doesn't upset the squad. In the situation with Thiago also moaned about not being able to play it, and I told him straight like he has to be patient, and he wasn't patient, and he says he wants to leave and stuff. So, but luckily I got the backing of the whole team saying I didn't treat him unfairly, and actually they agreed he's not allowed to play, or he doesn't deserve playing. So I was lucky in that situation, but otherwise than that, my squad is quite happy. I don't have too much players to worry about, except when Ribery comes back. Then I might have a big problem because I might have 3 players that play on the left wing, so it's going to be a tough situation. Maybe making Costa more than like an attacking midfielder or central midfielder with making a rotation with Alonso. But we'll sort out that problem when we get there. It's close, but we'll still sort that out. So let's get back to this match. Muller, Vidal nearly scored there. One of the big things I'm not always certain should I play Vidal or Samaris in the next match. That's why I moved Samaris to more like a ball-winning midfielder type of player. He can play there as well pretty comfortably. He's almost a natural there as well. But I can't take Vidal out because he always has that X factor. So that's the biggest problem like that. Unfortunately, he lost the ball there, but he does get into a lot of space, win headers like that. Robin can dribble anyone. Bernard better step up because I'm not going to leave out Costa if he doesn't perform. Because if you give him a chance and he doesn't perform, then you can just tell him that honestly that he didn't perform when you gave him the chance. So he can't be unhappy. And that should have been a goal. Oh, it was at least a deflection. It's going to be offside. And Alonso, like at first, at the start of the season, I thought, Alonso is a little bit old. Maybe that's why I signed Samaris, so Samaris can just play in his position as a starter. But then as the preseason went on, I realized, but hey, wait, Alonso is actually one of the key players because he always makes an assist or something. So I signed Samaris on a rotational contract. our squad status. So we've got a good understanding there. Pizarro got a shot away. I'm very scared of his shots because of his technical abilities. Onto Muller's head, but Vanguard outrises him. And again, Alonso on the ball with a good passing record. Steps in, dribbles them, and shot. Lewandowski should score. Penalty. Something should happen soon. But Natia is looking quite tired, so I might be subbing him at half time just to give him a little bit of a break. His minutes has been adding up because he's been my central defender for almost all of the games now. Switch it wide, Robin dribble through. Blocked. Okay, come on Bayern, we should be able to score now, so I'm gonna just go passionately encourage them, and we should be able to score now. Good interception by Boateng. Unfortunately, Jeremy, what's his name? Giroud. He's not gonna make us or be a starter this season because of the form of our central defenders. But Johan Giroud would get quite a few opportunities though. But he didn't perform in the last match before Man City and then that's why we lost. It wasn't his mistake, or it kind of was, but can't just blame one player. Bernard really should score now, because if it was Costa, he would have scored already. So come on, Bernard. I give you. Oh yeah, Benatia. That's why I haven't put him or taken him off now. Good goal. That's a good goal. So I think it was Alaba's header in that gave him the header to put the ball in the back of the net. Toro Vidal nearly got there. Oh, and the goalkeeper saves a brilliant shot from Alonso. That's not a good corner. Wasted. So Benatia having a good match so far. Good header. Let's get the ball away, Alaba. This is one of the key benefits from Bernard for me is he's a very good defensive player, but he can also carry it into attack. He's not the best out and out attacking player like Costa, but he can defend and counter. So that's benefits of having him in the team as well, where Robin can defend a little bit, but he's an out and out attacker, so he loves to dribble and stuff, and he basically wins a match single-handedly. So that's the difference between Costa, Robin, and Bernard. Costa also likes dribbling, but not as good as Robin. He more gets in crosses and things, and has shots of his own. But still, both of them are great players, and Bernard's not bad as well if you include his defensive abilities. Then he actually might be better, but I need my wingers to attack, and that's why he won't be able to get enough game time this season. Might be unhappy at the end or at the transfer window, which I want to prevent, but unfortunately sometimes it happens. The players get unhappy. He's also international for Spain, so it makes sense to be unhappy for not appearing. Summaries has a very good passing record, as I stated earlier. I haven't seen him defending quite a lot yet. Benatia again doing a solid job at the back for us. Great work, Alaba, and Summaries picks up the loose ball. That's what ball winning midfielders are there for. And Lewandowski can have a shot. Can he? No. So they're just wasting possession at the moment. Thomas Muller, Vidal, was it offside? No. Nope. Good call. That's the X factor I was talking about. He surely has that X factor. Great goal. Xabi Alonso not performing so far. Muller and Lewandowski as well. But 2-0 the score. Nevertheless, good header, Robin nearly got it to Muller. Summaries, that's how he defends, so Boateng needs to be careful there. I think that would have been a card if he fouled that person there. So I need to tell him to calm down for me. Bernard, get it in. Muller, why? How? How does he not get it in? So we will be looking to make quite an early sub, giving Benatia a small rest early on, as he has been playing quite a few matches now on the trot, and we need to understand how to get a rotation system going which works between the players and not causes one to be unhappy. So Vidal hits it hard. So Javi Martinez coming in there. I also would like to give Thiago a run out So I'll just give him a run out right now in the 50th minute. We are leading 2-0, so 2 subs wouldn't hurt a thing, I'm sure. 2 early subs, let's say it that way. 2 subs can actually be very impactful, but so early might be a waste for some. But I would like to just give Thiago a little bit of a more run, so he might be a little less unhappy. Not that I would love, not that I'm a people's pleaser, but just for the sake of the team. We need him to fire because I've seen some of his matches for the international team for Spain, and he's quite a tenacious midfielder. So I would like to see that at Bayern. So yeah, he's got the ball, gave it to Müller with Lewandowski. So Diego taking the corners now. Nearly scored there from, I'm not sure if it was Vidal there. Diego, Vidal, Robin with his dribbling, he can beat any player. Vidal, have a shot. Diego. Oh, that surely was close. So looking here, might need to give Arturo Vidal a rest as well, but I'm sure I'll just rotate him with Samaris for the next game. Wouldn't be a problem. Samaris not doing a bad job there. Hopefully they don't score. Thank you. Defense. Robin just dribbling past everyone. Switching it to Muller. Muller to Bernat. Please give it to Bernat. I needed a better pass there. Martinez. Samaris. Diego. Or Thiago. Rather, let's say Thiago. Lewandowski. Get it in. Whoop it. Well, it's a corner. Oh, that ball should have gone earlier. That ball should have gone earlier. That was a definite goal. But Lewandowski not maybe the best passer of a ball, of a football. Score Vidal. Thiago. Close. Martinez. Well done. That's what I expect of him. Thiago. Thiago. Loses the ball too easily though. I don't know why he's not firing for us. But they are on quite a number of yellow cards by the look of things, so they should be careful to not get a red there. Come on, Lewandowski. When last did you score? You're my main striker. Don't let me hope for Mbolo to come back. We need to finish this Werder Bremen, people. Score, Lewandowski. So by the look of things, I think I will be taking off Lewandowski. Close to the 80th minute, just need to wait and see so the other team doesn't get a goal, because this match isn't settled yet. They only need 2 goals for a tie, and we can't afford a draw now. We need to win this to try and get up to first position again, as we already lost to Augsburg. Who paused that? Okay, Lewandowski, here's your chance, bro. Disappointing pass, Bayern. Well done, Summaries. So defensively, Summaries is doing quite well. Misplaced again the pass, Bernard. I will have to shout on him. Once again, Lewandowski not being able to pass perfectly, so I think it's time for a substitution. I will be taking off Lewandowski and I have to shout on Bernard to start improving. Otherwise he's gonna bench the rest of his life. Don't score. And we need Mario Götze to get back onto form, because Muller is on form now, but I'm scared he's gonna get out of form because he's not scoring at the moment. So we need someone to get onto form, especially in that shadow striker position. Whip it in. So it looks like Muller's coming off. Well, we need to take him off. But it should be the end of the match. Out of this corner. Hopefully we can keep a clean sheet. Yep, yep. That's the end. So 2-0 a victory over Werder Bremen. That's good. So we are happy. We are top at the moment, but I think Leverkusen still have a game in hand. I'm not so sure. Let's just quickly have a look. Yo, I can't wait for Mbolo to come to get back. Yeah, so they've got a game in hand, but we'll have to wait and see the results. But yeah, guys, this is RilpoBulls here. Thank you for watching this session. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be giving you some more videos in the future, and yeah, just let me know if there's anything you guys request or any comments or anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just fun for me to play with a little bit of the knowing I'm gonna share it with you guys. And yeah, all the best for you guys. Enjoy the rest of the week and have a good one. Over and out from RilpoBulls. Ciao.